I just wanted to make a quick video explaining what this Cars Daredevil Garage app promotional box exactly is. So let's start with the basics. On June 1st, 2016, this came in stock on Amazon for $9.99 Prime. So I decided to buy one and see exactly what it was because the listing was rather vague. The only pictures for the item was just of a Spin Out McQueen and some more pictures showing him with stacks of tires, and there was a picture of this box. So we really had no idea what would arrive in this box, and it was kind of a mystery. I was looking forward to getting it, and when I received it today, I was kind of disappointed. But the box, it's pretty simple. It's not even that big. Here, I'll show a regular standard size Lightning McQueen. It really is just a little bit longer than him, so it's not that big at all. I was kind of expecting it to be longer, but it has kind of the 2015-2016 design, with red being the main color and silver on the sides. It actually has a pretty cool logo for the Daredevil Garage app. Now, I know a lot of people do not like this app, and I'm right there with them because it is intruding onto the packaging of all the 2016 cars, and it's not a good app. It's just a very problematic app. Man, it just has some Cars logos on the side here. Nothing important at all, really. And so inside the box here comes with three things. We have this poster here, which actually looks pretty cool. It's a 2016 poster. However, I don't believe it has every single car on the poster. I believe it has every car released up to Case H, which I reviewed just a week or so ago. And it comes with a Spin Out Lightning McQueen here, and we'll take a look at him out of this little envelope thing in a moment. And it comes with the stacks of tires, and that really is all. The tires weren't even looking like this in the picture, so it's kind of misleading. I was expecting a little bit different tires, but it's not terrible, but I don't really think it is worth the $10 that they're asking. I would say it's more of around $8, but I'm glad I have it. I like this poster. It's probably my favorite thing in the box. And the tires here you can, I guess, use as a display. I'm probably going to set them with some of my Piston Cup racers because I know Shiny Wax has black tires and they never released tires for him. So that's kind of cool. And I'll be right back with all these things out of their little envelope. So this comes in the package with the poster as well. It's just this really thin slip of paper here that says, "Congratulations on joining the Cars Daredevil Garage." And apparently you can scan and race Spin Out McQueen. And I'm not even sure if that would work or not, but it probably would. I'm not entirely sure though, because I don't even play the game. It's just really bad in my opinion. And here we have the poster. It actually seems like pretty good quality, although it doesn't state the names of any of the cars. And like I thought, it only lists the releases up to Case H. So there are quite a few cars missing on this poster, but at least it is up to date. All of these cars I do have, and except for one of them, which I'll state when we get to that. But it is, it's interesting. We'll go through this. So let's start here with the World Grand Prix Series. We can see McQueen, Miguel, Lewis, Max, Nigel, Raul, Jeff, Carlos, Shu, Francesco, Rip, and the 2-pack with Brent and David with headsets. Now, there was a poster very similar to this that was previewed in some sort of European magazine. I'm not sure if you guys saw that or not, but it was on my Google Plus community and some other sources as well. It looked basically identical to this poster, but I believe there were some mistakes on it. This one looks basically flawless, except for the fact that it doesn't show other cars. But, I mean, it's pretty nice. I'll probably put it up on my wall. Pretty nice display. So here we have the Piston Cup Series, Chick, Eugene, James, Chuck, Billy, Davey, Aiken, Claude, Hall, the Dan Sklarkenberg and Kim Carlin's 2-pack, Eric Rodale's The King and Lightning McQueen. The Radiator Spring series now, we have Fabulous Doc Hudson, Mater, Cruz and McQueen, Sally, Sarge, Luigi and Guido, Frank, Lizzie and Stanley, Lightning, Ramon, Flo, and Fillmore. That is pretty accurate. The only other car that needs to be released for the series, I believe, is Cone Teeth Mater. Here we have the Sheriff's Impound Lot series, Sheriff, Snot Rod, Wingo, DJ Boost, and Bessie. Now let's move on to the bottom half of the poster here. That's kind of hard to fit onto camera there, but we have Dinoco Daydream. We can see all 3 of the Autobahn Society members, Transforming McQueen, Tex Dinoco, Dinoco Me and Tia, the Showgirl, and there is Lightning Storm, Lightning McQueen. Here we have the Rusty's Racing series, which is probably my favorite series of the year. We have Andy Vaporlock, Michael Sparkber. That is his production image. It looks extremely different than the actual car. It is actually green, but the actual car turned out to be gray. There we have Fred, Rusty Dusty, Mac, McQueen with Sign, Jonathan Wrenchworks, and Donna Pitts. Now on this level right here is the Road Grand Prix Pit Crew series. Giuseppe Motorsi, Austin Littleton, Autobahn, Jeff Gorvet Pitty, John Lasseter. 95 returns. We have Mater with Balloon, Otis, Galloping Gear Grinder, Artist Ramon, McQueen and Mater with no tires, and Red. I believe that series is actually complete. Oop, I just dropped my little pointer there. And here is the Cruisin' Tokyo series. This is also complete except for Vic Vanley, which is the last car to be released. And that is actually in the next case, Case J. So here is Heike, Kabuto, Suki, Okuni Shigeko, Jesse Hollander, Bob Pulley, Ty Dekodura. And on the bottom here we see the LA Speedway, Timothy Two-Stroke, Break Boyd, Artie, Brian Feeclamp, Mario Andretti, Patty, and Studs McGirdle. Paris Parts Market here. It has Holly Schiffel with Electroshock Device, Tom Bay, Finn McMissile, Justin Partson. And over here, last but not least, is the Oil Rig Getaway, Stefan Grempsey, Tubbs Pacer, Vladimir Trunkov, Finn McMissile with Breeder, and the only car that I do not have, but he will be arriving to my house hopefully soon because I bought him on eBay, is Jerome Ramped. Now this poster looks like an international poster to me because it doesn't state the names of the series, which is kind of odd, but I don't know, maybe this is meant to be for all countries. I'm not really sure about that. It's also kind of weird that they don't state the names. I assume that's probably because to save space or possibly to reduce it so it can be sold anywhere. That's my best bet. So that's all for the poster there. Now let's move on to the car. Here we have Spin Out Lightning McQueen with the 5 sets of tires. Now he looks pretty cool, but it looks to be identical to the 2008 release of Spin Out Lightning McQueen. I can't really spot any differences, to be honest. Looks like the barbed wire is in the same placement. Looks like the tires are the same. The fence is also the same, so they really didn't change anything about it. It looks like the color there is actually a little bit different. You can see the yellow bumper is a lot brighter than the yellow bumper on the previous release, so it looks just like color variations and stuff like that. Kind of interesting, but again, I don't really think it was worth the $10 because this is a $4 car. 5 sets of tires, maybe this is like, I don't know, $2, $3, and a poster, I feel like that's like around $8. Just, it doesn't really seem worth the $10, and I would assume that it would eventually go on clearance on Amazon. Probably there will be some sort of reduction, so just keep your eye out on it if you do want this. I mean, if you don't have Spin Out Lightning McQueen, it is a great deal. And here we have the tires. They do look to be the same size as the Piston Cup tires. Yep, they are. They just don't have any decals on them. They're just like right out of the factory. No decals at all. And they do have those little holes in them so you can attach a forklift to it, which is very inaccurate because, like I've said, why would a forklift just stab their fork into a set of tires? to move it around. Nonetheless, that is all for the Cars Daredevil Garage app promotional box. Now, this may turn out to be an Amazon exclusive. I actually do believe it is, because it would be pretty odd for them to sell boxes like this in stores. It just doesn't make much sense. It's more of a online type of thing. So, is this worth it? Well, to me it is, because I really kind of like these things. I'm glad to have a 2016 poster finally. It's been quite some time. And for other collectors who may not have this Spin Out McQueen, then it is definitely worth it. But for some other collectors that don't really care, maybe not. It really just depends on who you are. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time for another video. See you guys then. Bye now.